forces to play Dungeons & Dragons. Inspired by boredom, equipped with loose morals and a questionable understanding of the rules, our heroes venture forth to explore strange new lands. So gather up your dice, your manuals, and your livers, and join us on a quest to make absolute fools of ourselves. This is Botched, a D&D podcast.
Botched!
Well, I went to an apothecary for no goddamn reason, and we drove out to the countryside to get hit in the back of the head by some sleepy man whose poison I cured, who was not very thankful at all. And we went into the dream world through a door and met a skin chicken, and we got on his other bird riding a bird, and now we're getting attacked by knife eagles or something.
Welcome back, listeners, to the 36th episode of our 4th season. Thanks so much for tuning in again. We are going to start where we left off last time, as the group is flying on a giant dirt bird, and the dirt bird sort of...
You can't make a better name.
Dirt bird?
Yeah.
It doesn't have a name. You're just calling it dirt bird. That's your name. You used it.
No, you used it first.
I didn't say dirt bird.
Roll the tape.
Yeah,
Roll the tape.
Roll the tape again. Like a conderp.
A conderp.
Or a eagle.
A parakeet.
Bit large for a parakeet.
I like parakeet.
So it eventually lands on the top of this mountain, and the castle that was there before, pretty much 3/4 of it looks like it has been torn down because half the mountain is just missing. So it looks like the bottom left portion of the castle is the only thing that's remaining. Everything else looks like everything else is just not there anymore, and it just drops you off there. And Skin Chicken gets off the parakeet and says,
A dirt bird.
Follow me.
All right, man.
And when you go into the castle itself, it looks like the floor was just dug out, and most of wherever you're going is underground in this mountain or whatever. But the stairs it's almost like a circular staircase that gets a little bit looser with the coils as you're going down. And after about 15 minutes of walking, what would be 15 minutes of walking, but again, your time is sort of skipping just ahead, you come to this large cavern where you can see there are somewhere between hundreds and thousands. You're not exactly sure on how many, but it's all kinds of different races. There's, for Montana Jackson, you see cats, you see the old ladies, you see the googs, you see the moon beasts, you see some other races you hadn't seen before, and everyone seems to be pretty scared and sort of hunkered down.
Oh, hey, y'all. This reminds me of that scene in the third Matrix where they're having a party before they all get killed by the robots.
They're not partying.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Tonight we're slaves to no one.
When Neo and Trinity fuck.
Oh, yeah, they get down and dirty,
I've never seen
touching
this
each other's genitals with their genitals.
I've only seen the first one.
Still on you.
Oh, I wonder what happened here. Couldn't possibly have to do with anything we did. Right, Ted?
Well,
For sure.
Yes, a little bit.
Right, Ted?
I didn't do nothing.
No, you definitely...
I'm pretty sure it was
Right, Ted?
right, Ted Fred.
No, you guys definitely did this.
I didn't
No,
do
I
nothing.
think
I'm not going to tell them that, though. I
I
told
need-
them that you're here to save them.
We are here to save you. Oh, wait. Save?
Save them.
Thought we're coming for shaving.
I mean, if you
We'll
want
shave you.
one, we can shave you.
And he pulls out his katana.
Who wants a shave?
He's like, I can shave you.
Anybody want a nice, fancy mustache?
Mm-hmm.
Right.
I've always wanted a close chicken shave.
Are you
Maybe
serious? Do you want me to
if I
shave you?
Down to the skin.
sniff you, I can get the secret recipe out of my nose.
It will go to my grave. You will never know the secret recipe.
You think we're gonna bury you?
It's just a... I said grave. It could be in your bellies. It could be in the pile of feces afterwards. I don't know.
Gravy.
I'll take it to my gravy.
Take it to my gravy.
6 feet of pisto.
Just put me out on a gravy boat and launch fire arrows at me.
Viking, samurai,
I'm,
A Viking samurai funeral.
but remember, he's Spanish.
Spanish.
Keep it in mind.
He's fucking thrushing, man.
He's Juan
accent's
Sanchez
all over the
Villanova
way.
Ramirez, Egyptian.
That's right.
Hirohito.
So he leads you down further, and they're not tents. They just look like really shittily put together shacks.
Oh, hey, guys. High five.
It's not a
high
fun
five. Go
Shanty
game.
town.
It's pretty much a shanty town.
Good game, guys.
Kind of reminds you of the shanty towns that are in New York with the hobos, a little bit.
Racist. Go
Hobos, not a race.
He's got you on that one, Montana. I thought you
I
were
mean,
a professor. but
you
just
might
a
have
dumb
one
dick.
in mind, in which case you're racist. All hobos are equally worthless to me. So he takes you in there, and there are a couple other individuals in this tent looking over what seems to be a moving war map.
Oh, shit. You guys playing Risk?
No, these are my generals.
Hold on.
I'm sorry.
Hold on.
Wait,
You
what?
said genitals?
That's what I heard.
Hold on, I'm picking up your accent.
Yeah.
General and
It's
colonel.
infectious, literally.
I have a colonel and I have a general.
A colonel.
Yes.
Because you're Kentucky Fried.
No, it's because this is an army.
Yeah, it sure is.
So, I mean,
Kind of looks like line cooks.
They have chef hats on.
It's a bunch of busboys
They're visibly intoxicated.
and smoking.
You guys got to stop smoking over the fucking flat top, man. Your weed ashes are getting into people's hamburgers. Yeah, I get it. Your job's quote unquote tough, having to make chicken tenders and serve it with ranch. Oh no.
I feel like you're living out some sort of inner demons you've got there.
No, those are the beef demons.
Prep it now.
It's getting prepped.
Prep it now.
Oh, it's prepped. Just gotta hold them back.
Prep it.
Until I can release the demons. Beef demons. They've been resting in there.
General McDonald and Colonel Wendy, I have brought these people here
I hate you.
to help.
Let's throw D4s at him.
I'm gonna sharpen mine.
I hit him in the eye. I'm sorry.
Was that
Mine
the
now.
tungsten dye?
No,
Almost
it
as
would
bad
be-
as cum.
it'd be stuck there if it was.
Well, I got this copper dye I can throw at him.
They're probably just as sharp as these.
Yeah, this one's heavier.
We don't have any D4s
I mean, these are
back.
heavy.
We need a couple D4s.
These are the metal dice.
Okay, so make your dumb joke again.
I already said it.
I missed it.
Are you the Burger King?
We have no king. He was killed in the first war.
I think what my cousin brother once meant to say was, "Are you the bird or king?
Sure.
I'm a bird.
A bird or king?"
I'm a bird.
Use the big whopper, from what I understand.
We need your help.
That's impossible, Bird King.
Why is it impossible?
Because it ain't made of meat.
We need your help, we said. To win the war.
Did you
and get back
try-
Kuranes.
You tried Carl's Jr.? He's still around, right?
I don't think that it existed yet, did it?
I hear Arby's got the meat.
I also don't think Arby's existed in 1932.
What a burger.
You don't even know.
1933.
You're skin
33.
chicken that lives in dream world. Anything's possible.
It's true.
I want a Chipotle.
This is what a burger
Use your
situation
will.
we're into right now.
Nah.
Chipotle pops.
I ain't got no imagination.
Okay.
So yes, we need your help.
With like what? Entertaining people?
Rescue Kuranes.
Who?
Kuranes,
Who?
King of Dreamland.
I thought you said he died.
I thought there was
No.
no king.
The Burger King.
Oh,
King
the
Burger.
King Burger died. Oh,
He
rest in
died.
peace.
Yes.
Long live the king.
Rest in 6-piece.
No. King of all Dreamland.
6-piece chicken.
We's from the South. We're more of an 8-piece kind of family.
2-piece and a biscuit, if you ask me.
I don't know why you guys are taking our plight so lightly and making constant food pun jokes.
I'm
This
just
ain't-
trying to fill the time.
But
I
not
mean-
on Sundays.
Can you stop Waffle Housing and get to the point?
We only 5 guys here. What are we going to do? How are we going to help you win this war?
This is why I hate Fridays.
You got Applebee's around here?
No, but Ruby comes out on Tuesday.
Oh, I hear she's real pleaser.
Nope, she sucks and is overpriced. Anyways, so yes, we need your help.
Olive Garden. Sorry.
Water
Sorry, I think I had a stroke for a second. All right, we need to help you rescue Carl.
Cojones.
Cojones. All right.
Sure.
We gotta rescue Shonies.
He's being held by Nyarlathotep.
Well, that sounds pretty nice.
That
to be
sounds like
held.
some kind of Egyptian person.
He's not.
Oh.
Nobody ever holds me anymore.
He's
So
an outer god.
It's weird. He always
Alien.
comes up as looking like an Egyptian person or a pharaoh
Not always.
in the ancient writings.
What?
Not always.
A lot of the time.
Yeah. I mean, he has. Yeah.
In the books that I have here in front of me.
Sure.
No, that's fan fiction.
That shows you the real worth of a college education. When in fact I got my medical degree in the school of hard knocks. That's right, from
Did you
donkeys kicking me in the face.
Did you say collared education as in like collard greens?
Oh, that would have been better.
So yes, he's being held
Where's he being held?
Subway.
in the middle of the ocean. A swirling vortex of water that none of us can penetrate. But you can.
Why are we?
Because you are
Why?
dreamers.
Well, no, we're
You
not
can
part of the
imagine
Dreamers
anything.
Park.
Well, there's got to be some kind of Long John Silver lining that we can find here.
I'm pulling up a list.
I mean, some may say that we are dreamers.
I'm more of a dancer.
Well, we have a seashell that kind of controls water sometimes.
Okay.
All right, so
That
we're going to
might
go
help.
skinny dipping in a death vortex.
Yes.
All
But
right.
he's standing over top of it, so you have to get there sneakily without him seeing you.
We're supposed to sneak over water.
Yes.
All
Without-
right.
You just have to get there without him seeing.
Okay.
But he's all seeing.
That is a problem,
What-
isn't it?
Could we maybe imagine ourselves some kind of bridge over these troubled waters?
You could. There's many options.
I was thinking about imagining an incorrect prescription lens so that he just sees all blurriness.
I suppose that is one
Can't
way.
we just imagine ourselves there? Is that
You
an
also
option?
could do that if you get real lucky.
Clucky? Real clucky?
Are you trying?
I think about it, but it doesn't happen.
Okay.
But something happens.
I got a 7 to imagine
no,
ourselves
you
there.
just cross your eyes and you just go nothing.
Nope.
No, you need to do better.
Well, yeah, no, he's all in and out of everything always. He's a real Jack in the Box, if you ask me.
Well, at least he's not Roy Rogers.
Nobody's Roy Rogers. Hell of a guy. Yeah, get a list up. I got a couple more.
IHOP.
Well, you are a chicken, so you would hop around. That makes sense.
Yes.
Okay, so
This is all the information I have for
well,
you.
no, I get that. And
Do you
it's-
have other questions? Like, what do you... I don't know
no,
what-
just trying to fit other restaurants into the conversation.
Okay.
but-
Denny's.
No,
Denise?
Denise? Is she
Denny's.
the Dairy Queen here?
Subway.
I already said Subway.
Mm.
So, what do you think? Was
Shoney's.
Shoney's. Moe's.
Show needs the money.
Macaroni Grill. CC's Pizza.
Little Caesars.
Anyways,
Oh shit! I always
Sure do like basking in all
always-
these Rob jokes, but come on now.
Ice cream doesn't count as food. You cannot live off of ice cream alone.
no calories.
No calories.
So, what do you think we should do, Chicken Mum?
I don't have an imagination.
Let's KFC our way out of here.
That's why we need you.
Well, I don't have an imagination anymore either.
Well, then you are useless to me.
No, I'm a pretty good fighter.
Okay, great.
Sometimes I just stab people for no reason.
With jizz.
See?
a colonel in general just sort of like back away.
That's
a
right,
little bit.
pussies.
Skin chicken's just like
Whatever.
Yeah, I've seen that in the farm in the swamp before. I believe you ain't getting enough sunshine, boy. It's all that city living.
Don't try to parrot me.
Your medulla oblongata.
You better undubla and got it out of here, Mr. Man. I don't even know what that means or what you said, but I'm sure it was offensive to me.
he's Bobby Boucher.
And crocodiles.
What?
Alligators are ornery because they ain't got no medulla.
Hey, stop talking about my sexual object like that.
Wait,
Gators.
Crocodile.
You
think
could imagine
gators.
a gator lady here.
No.
What if we did?
We have
hold-
business to do, not.
Do you have
sweet love making? Yeah, we gotta go sneak over water.
What if we did a Trojan gator?
I'd be inside the gator.
It,
oh my
fully
god.
inside it.
Oh my god.
Okay, I'm gonna do that. A motorized Trojan gator that can.
I wouldn't make it in here.
I'm gonna do it now.
What?
What?
How are you going to get it out of the cave?
We dig it.
Gators are wonderful diggers.
That's not what.
And they can swim real good, too.
That's right. And if you dig deep
real
enough,
close there, Phil. Real close.
if you dig deep enough, you get water at some point, and then they can just swim.
All waters go to the ocean.
All water leads to the ocean.
You're the imaginator side.
Well, I can imagine it outside. It doesn't have to be in here.
Sure, okay.
Okay, what do I roll for
Imagine
this?
dragons.
Wisdom, right? And you get a +4. Unfortunately for you, you still have exhaustion.
It's in my hand.
Yeah. So it's still +4, though.
To wisdom.
Yeah. On top of whatever your score is. Because you know it's a dream.
I got a 16.
You imagine a gator mobile that you were describing, but it's like a personal gator mobile. It's
I
like
get in
it's
it.
not big enough
Yeah,
for like
that's-
everybody else. This is like one of those what are those children soapbox cars or whatever they're called?
Soapbox.
derbies?
GST soapbox.
You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah, no, but it fits me, right?
It's about that size.
It makes
yeah.
it's good for me.
It fits you, yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to crawl inside it
Okay.
just through the butt. Kind of like reverse Ace Ventura.
Okay.
It's got all the workings and whatnot.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I'm good. You guys can.
Now, I'm kind of
Walk.
thinking that if anybody should be imagining a gator, it'd be my brother cousin who knows them very sensually and very well. Thinks about them probably more than anybody else in this world.
When you imagined the gator, the ground started to shake.
Well, that's good because the gator's got to dig down to the water, and if there's already a crack.
You said you went back outside.
No, I know, but he's still going to dig down to water. He's going to find
Okay.
the water.
Or we could just walk to it. It's like right over there.
And you can see the oceans in the
Oh,
distance.
when you get your own personal gator machine that you can crawl inside,
Listen, you just be damn lucky I'm not fucking you right now.
you say that to all the cute orphans you see.
No, just gators.
I'm going to start moving away.
Okay.
Gators come
Oh
around.
yeah, I like the way you walk
Butt
away
off.
like that. Yeah. That
What are you
tail
other
is
guys
good.
doing?
I don't know. Hey Jackson and brother cousin Milton, what do you guys think we should imagine?
Maybe some kind of motorized boat?
For land? A land boat?
Amphibious.
We gotta go. We gotta like go over to that vortex thing
With wheels
without letting someone see us.
and
So
camouflage.
You think they got any like buoys out there that we could make one looks like buoy?
David Bowie?
Yeah, Dave Bowie.
What about
Baba Booey.
Baba Booey.
Dram buoy?
No, I don't want none of that shit.
So if you travel, so you're just going to travel down to the ocean and then try and imagine something, right?
Yeah.
Okay. So again, you're having that weird time skipping issue, but I want Tedward. Well, I want all of you to roll perception checks.
Does it seem like time keeps on skipping?
It does. Into the
Skipping,
future.
skipping.
These are my rolls.
I got a 13.
These are my 2 rolls. I got a natural 1 and a 2.
Okay, so a botch. We'll write that down.
Milton got himself a 10.
Okay.
Is there a modifier?
Perception.
It's perception.
Okay, so a 20.
Okay. Montana Jackson and Bradley Chamberlain, you are consciously aware of the time skipping ahead as like it just keeps flash forwarding. For Tedward and mostly Tedward. Milton gets a little skippy every once in a while, but Tedward is there for every moment of this walk
Which is only what?
for hundreds of miles. So for you, it's like a couple days goes by to get you to where you need to go. It is like painfully torturous.
Yeah, but there's AC in this thing, so it's okay.
No, there's not.
I was
You
gonna
don't
see how sweaty you doing in there, buddy.
You don't know what AC is.
I know what air conditioning
I don't
is.
think
There's
cars
a,
had that back then.
There's a block of ice, and a fan
Okay.
blowing right onto my little wall.
And some,
You
and
didn't
some
roll well enough for
styrofoam.
that. But for you guys, it just skips right ahead and it's just like tick, 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 tick. So then, yeah, you're right next to the beach. The waters are almost gooey, like the consistency of gravy, but more snot-like in terms of color. It's like a grayish-green snot. But it still moves like waves. So it does seem watery enough that a boat might work, but not solid enough to just walk on, you would guess.
Do we see where we have to go?
You could see two big, giant, you're guessing legs. They look to be like some sort of black material that are towering over the water. Mm-hmm. And whatever body it is up in the clouds, and you see like flashes of light and lightning and these little screechy birds flying around, and there's these tentacles sort of all over the place around that area. So you can see far enough that you can see that there looks to be some sort of building in between the legs of this creature in the middle of like this swirling vortex of snot water. But you also see on the outside there are these smaller islands, and there are just groups of children just standing on those islands, and the tentacles are just coming down and just going into their brains. And they're all just head back, mouths agape, just foam coming out of their mouths while this is going on.
That's it, right. They're not real.
24 to imagine myself as a gator.
You immediately turn into a gator.
Hey guys, check me out. I'm a talking gator.
A talking gator.
It's not that cool.
All right, fine.
Are you like an anthropomorphic gator, or are you like a straight gator, like have to be on all fours?
Straight gator.
Straight gator.
Yeah.
No, I've seen it. He ain't no
Don't
straight.
gatekeep him.
Okay.
Remember Tedsworth. Tedsworth.
No, it's Tedward.
Fuck you. I'm a gator now.
Montana and Milton, what is your plan for...
I'm gonna do a 21 to imagine like a small boat.
Okay.
To get us out to that island.
How small a boat? For just you?
Like a canoe.
Canoe, okay. What color is your canoe?
What color's the water?
Yellow.
I said it's like a grayish green color.
It's like grayish green.
Okay. Milton?
I'm just gonna get in his boat, brother.
Is it big enough for him to get in your boat?
Yeah, it's a canoe.
Oh, okay. I guess kayaks are more one person.
It could fit 3, maybe 4 people.
Okay. Probably can't fit a gator in it, though.
No, definitely can't fit a gator.
I'm just gonna swim out in this mucus water.
Yeah, fuck that gator.
So
No. I mean, yeah.
you all have methods to get across, but like I said, you notice that there are those little tiny islands all over the place. When I say tiny islands, I'm talking about like a 10-foot radius. Like, it's not very big.
Yeah.
Full
but
of kids playing Fortnite.
that is what children look like when they play Fortnite. Weird. Foaming at the mouth, eyes rolled back. Erections. Weird. So yeah. So how would you like to try and sneakily get across? Plus you have to deal with the vortex that's in the middle, but...
Well, we should all tie each other together and swim.
Oh, oops. Hold on. Forgot to roll.
Oops, hold on.
Clearly doesn't see us.
When Montana makes his last imagining, everything is shaking. And the clouds that were mostly still around that creature are starting to swirl around and like raise up a bit. And you hear like this low, pulsing, like in like the back of your head, feels like.
My lizard brain's having a headache.
So, just saying, that's what you notice.
I slip into the water.
Okay.
I slip into
You
the
definitely
water.
slip into it. It's
Oh,
just-
I mean, I don't know what else to do about that back of my brain, itchy brain, but I'm getting in the boat.
Okay.
Paddle.
You should
You
medicate
paddle.
yourself.
Okay. So are you just trying to go as fast as possible? You trying to be sneaky? What is your plans here?
I'm trying to be
As-
sneaky.
As fast as
And-
sneakily possible.
Because I think the only one that is above the water
Is the boat.
the boat. The other two are partially submerged.
I also want to avoid these islands of children because
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
We can't get that on our
I
record.
hate kids.
So,
Yeah, but you can just kick a baby.
sure. So I'll say that the time skips.
It's not islands of babies.
Yeah, but
There's
I mean,
tentacles too.
It's like islands of 10-year-olds.
you can
playing
kick
Fortnite.
You can kick a 10-year-old.
Tentacle 10-year-olds.
Yeah, we all got tentacles. Wow. When tentacles come out.
So,
That's a weird looking gator.
as you
Still gonna fuck that gator.
Fuck that gator.
approach the tiny islands, you notice that the waters are getting more rough and it's harder to control the boat. You also notice that the islands that have little kids on them, some of them are just like popping out of existence, and then other ones like pop back in.
Oh.
They look around confused for a second, and then a tentacle just goes into their head, and they're just like,
Well, that'll teach them to mess with whatever they're messing with.
mm-hmm. So yes,
Babylonians.
So roll me a athletics check.
That's not my best.
Let's go with the boats. As a gator, you're a little bit better at swimming, so I'll make you. But you're in a robot gator, so you're not exactly maneuverable.
What'd you get, Tristan?
I got a 17.
Oh, that's
For
good.
you, Tedward, it's a vehicle check.
Hey, what would that be? Dex?
That's a special skill. I think it was Dex.
You want to just roll me a d4? And then just give me whatever that is?
4.
Take it. Oh, fuck.
Jesus Christ.
Plus 4.
That's not how that dice tower works.
What'd you get, buddy?
I got a natural 1.
Oh, did you?
Uh-oh.
I'm going to use my inspiration point
And shave your mustache.
to re-roll it.
Last one.
Yep.
Come on, Snake Eyes.
Alright. 18.
Wow, that's good. So yeah, and what'd the boat get?
Tristan got a 17.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Milton got a 17.
Milton got a 17.
Milton got a 17. So
Montana got a 9.
you guys are really trying to like avoid these islands, and the back end of your canoe just barely hits one of the islands, just a little tink, and it shakes the island a little bit, and the tentacles pop out of the children's heads and start to feel around towards your area. The kids just fall down and are just having seizures. But so I'd say
Sounds
about
like kids.
Hey, y'all.
6 or
Hold your
7.
breath real quick, all right? I'm going to do something to make you real sneaky.
What?
Just swallow the canoe.
I just take a claw and tip it over.
Okay. So you tip the canoe over.
Uh-huh.
Tip a canoe.
And as the canoe tips and they go into the water, we're going to take a break. Hello, listeners. This is Dennis, World's Most Okay's DM, here to talk to you once again about patreon.com/botchedpodcast. If you head on over to patreon.com/botchedpodcast, you can find levels ranging from $1 all the way up to $50, from just the tip to playable one-offs, to behind-the-scenes videos, to art, to loot boxes, to getting to play with us every other week. So head on over there and check that stuff out. Also, head on over to iTunes and leave us a 5-star review. If we hit 300 5-star reviews before the end of the year, we will give to you the Patreon episodes that are coming out for that month. So right now we have 20 5-star reviews to go until we hit the 300 mark, in which case we would give you all of December's Patreon episodes. So head on over to iTunes and give us a 5-star review. You can also check us out on Twitch. You can find Phil at Imaginary Nomad. You can find Tristan at Comrade Kale. You can find Austin at Chili Dog 5. And you can find myself back on Twitch 5 days a week at twitch.tv/World's Most Okayest DM. So head on over to Twitch and give us a watch. Back to the show. And we're back. All right, so those two are now in the water right next to a swirling vortex. A gator is now moving into a swirling vortex. The tentacles that were going towards the boat sort of just hit the boat. And they're just like, they seem confused because they're like trying to figure out what it is.
Wood's not brains.
So they hit it, and then they start to wrap around the canoe and like pull it out and like over towards the island. I assume you guys aren't in the boat anymore, right?
Yeah, they were underneath, so they could stay in the air pocket,
Uh-huh.
and they were holding on.
Are you still holding on as it picks up your canoe? Okay.
Y'all should hold on to me and Teddy.
Yeah, I think I'll hold on to my brother cousin in his fursuit.
It's more of a scale suit.
So
I got scale face.
I'm gonna ask this now before it gets bad. So let's say you're about to go over a waterfall, except instead of a waterfall, it's a giant swirling vortex of watery, gooey death. The prison island is in the middle, floating above the water. and it's a solid 300 feet away. What is your plan? As you are about to go into a big swirling
Do we
vortex.
not want to go down to Vortex?
No, we don't. We
I
want to go
wasn't
above
listening. I was doing memes.
What's our plus to imagine?
4.
Yeah,
Okay.
but we can't imagine anymore because it's really bad.
Well, I'm imagining right now.
What do you
Now,
imagine?
I mean,
I'm
look at your
imagining
inventories
us
real
all
quick.
on that island with
Not,
a.
wait, brother. I got my seashell, and that's not imagining. And this is the ocean.
it. This is not. It's probably not water.
Let him try it.
All right.
you gonna blow it?
I'm gonna blow my seashell
He's gonna blow it
Underwater.
underwater so that it doesn't,
Make a bunch of
make
noise. Cool.
And I'm gonna try to make like a torrent of water spiral to get us to the space we want to go to.
Okay. Roll for me a
Water check.
performance check.
I give you. I assist. So I give you advantage.
This is how you toot.
Hey man, remember that time when I played the clarinet all day, every day for like 3 years?
Pretend
Well-
your mouth is like a butthole and toot.
I rolled 2 of the same number,
Oh boy.
No, that's not
and
great.
that number was 11. And
So
my
plus
charisma
wisdom.
bonus,
Oh yeah.
plus wisdom.
No, it's charisma. It's charisma.
Charisma.
So the number would be 11.
Okay. So you do that, and the water seems to be less vortexy and almost like limply moving its way towards the island. It looks like it goes about 50 feet out and then just drops into a waterfall. So you won't get swept away into the vortex for 50 more feet. Then it'll drop.
Let me talk to Mama.
Can I toss you this horn, brother?
Please put it upon. Oh boy, that's not my accent. Can you please put it on the lips of my crocodile, and maybe I can blow through it?
I mean, I'll try anything, really.
Okay.
Toss him the horn.
Don't toss it, because it's going to get lost in the water.
I hand him the horn
He doesn't
carefully.
have hands. He's inside
I
Hold it
hold
for
it
him.
up against his crocodile lips.
There you go.
My crockett lips.
Yeah.
All right, Tedward, get your gator lips around it, blow
like-
it. I give you advantage.
It's like that Gator Dentist game.
So you have just one die.
You got an 11.
It moves another 10 feet out. So you got about 60 feet out of 300.
I'm going to blow it again.
Okay.
I don't. I got a 7. I have a +4 to charisma, goddammit.
And nothing happens.
I put my gator lips around it, see what I can do.
Okay.
I got a 9.
Nothing happens.
Hey, Jackson.
You're quickly approaching the end of this 60
Hey
feet
there,
of
Montana.
water.
Hope you're good with them lips, boy.
Pucker 'em up, buddy.
I give you advantage.
Pucker up, buttercup.
Oh, I thought I was told not to think.
No, you're not thinking. We're blowing into the horn.
Not imagining.
Not
just,
imagining.
Just blow whatever comes to your mouth.
Well, I got
It's a gun.
a 4.
With
Nothing
advantage.
happens.
With advantage?
Oh, with it.
I'm giving you everyone advantage because I have performances.
I got a botch.
It's a 4.
So 4.
So a 4.
I'm going to try it again.
You got the
I
last
got
10
a
feet.
17.
17. The water swirls around a little bit more and looks like it's going to take you 200 of the 300 feet. And it's thicker this time, so it's definitely more
I
of a
go
water
now.
bridge.
Can I go?
Sure.
Yeah, go here.
22.
So
Yay!
why are we not imagining things?
Because it breaks the world and we don't want to
Yeah.
die.
That's how Egyptian Batman, who's not Egyptian, he's from space, he's an alien, finds us.
He's Italian.
Maybe he's Spanish.
Definitely not Spanish.
Latin for me.
Beacons to him where the all-you-can-eat pasta bar is.
That's
We don't want to be it.
All right,
love
so what'd you
seafood.
get? 22?
22.
Yeah,
Alright.
so the water continues the rest of the way, and it just turns into a swirling, basically like horizontal elevator. It just goes bloop, takes you right to the island. The island itself looks like it's made of this strange gray rock that's just floating there, and there's one cell just sitting on the island with a dude in kind of shitty royal clothes in the middle of it, but the bars are made out of this black voidish looking material. So yeah, that's what you see on this island. And he looks over towards you guys, and he doesn't say anything. He's just puts his hands up to his mouth and does the shush signal.
Mm-hmm. I can shush.
But now you're on that island, so
I wave a gatory hand at him.
he sort of just cocks his head in slight confusion and then shrugs.
I'm gonna start walking over to him,
Okay. As you're walking, he's sort of looking up.
but I'm doing it stealthily.
Sure.
Same.
Mm-hmm.
Roll stealth.
18 for Milton.
Okay.
I got a 25.
You're super quiet.
17.
Okay.
I'm just walking up.
Okay. It feels like the ground is made of, like...
Jello.
No. Like, crickly, crackly caramel corn, almost. Like, every step is like a Rice Krispie treat. Just... Lots of snap, crackle, pops, and you guys are all quiet. Montana makes some noise, and guy in the cage, Kuranes, is just like...
Hey, Kuranes! Nice to see you again.
The clouds above you go all the rest of the way up, and you can see the top of this thing. This thing has to be at least 500-600 feet tall. And the top of it is this long tentacle with... doesn't look like it has any eyes, but it does have like a mouth. Doesn't have any teeth, just a big open mouth. And it has these long tentacles that were up to the sky that come down, and it starts to like reach down, like kneel down towards your group. And all the little tentacles are like moving in towards you.
There's one really big tentacle, too.
Is this dick?
Does he look like the Crooked Man?
Skaters, why is it always about dicks with you?
To which Kuranes says, "Get me out of here! You're gonna get me back to my castle!"
Yeah, your castle's not so much
You gotta
no more.
stop being quiet.
Yeah, I think the castle we learned was
looks
destroyed.
around. Okay, well then we gotta wake up.
Yeah,
Wake me up.
You gotta wake up.
Yeah, you gotta get me out of here first.
Well, we gotta
Why
wake you
can't
up
you-
before we go, and then we can leave.
What?
Huh?
Wake me up.
Before you go? Really?
Well, you didn't want to wake up last time I was here,
I've
so...
changed my mind.
Yeah, have you?
Yep, so let's get me out of this cage before he tentacle rapes us.
Are you sure? I mean,
Again,
last time you
or
threw
for
a
the
big
first time?
fit,
You gonna
so...
be coming out of that cage feeling just fine, right?
I mean, he's gonna put things inside you here in a minute, so...
Because you
Well, let's
gotta
get
be
him
down
out.
before you want it all, man.
As the tentacles get closer.
Started out with a kiss. It was only a kiss. I'm sorry, what?
Tentacles are coming to get you.
Oh.
We bust
Well,
him out, brother.
Giant, black, gooey tentacles.
Alright, how do we remove the cage?
He says, I mean, I would probably use some sort of imagination, or if you have some sort of magical abilities or anything.
Is there a lock?
Yeah, why can't you?
So you're king of
The inside of this
Dreamland.
cage doesn't work. My powers have been nullified inside this cage.
Is there a lock?
Nope.
Well, I
Just
got
bars.
a nat 20 to unlock that cage with my mind balls.
So you notice like a door forms and then just goes poop and then pops open. Doesn't get any worse than currently as the tentacles keep approaching. He runs out. He's like, "Okay, you guys need to imagine me someplace else."
No, we're done imagining. We're gonna do this on foot.
What?
I smack
Yeah,
it with my
'cause-
tail. Wake up already!
Because we're all fucked anyway.
You gotta imagine me waking up.
I don't think that's how that works.
That's how it's gonna have to work.
I'll give it a shot, brother.
I can't remember how to wake up.
I got a 17.
But that's not good. I got disadvantage. I'm not rolling.
He gets like a little like lightheaded. He's like, "No, it's not good enough."
Well, isn't his
keep getting
brother
closer.
right there?
No, he didn't come with you guys.
No, but like next to his body.
No, you woke him up.
Well, yeah, that's right.
Ah, what you got, brother cousin? Make it better than 17.
It's a wisdom roll.
Yes.
Plus
+4 plus whatever your
wisdom,
modifier.
plus 4.
Fuck yeah, brother. So my wisdom's +3 +4. 19 +7 is 26.
So you imagine him waking up and he's just like, and he just like collapses in on himself and just disappears. He's gone.
Oh, good. Now we're stuck in this
So
hellish
the tentacles are
landscape.
coming.
We saved one whole person.
To save the world.
Find the cheerleader.
Montana, you
Save
seem
the
to
world.
recall the only way to get out of Dreamland for you guys was to go through the door you came in.
I imagine us at the doorway with a 25.
They don't know that.
They don't. Montana knows that.
Just say it.
Just
Say it now.
Nope, we gotta travel back on foot.
All right, imagine us having already done that.
So you all just, as the tentacles,
Everyone but Montana.
as the tentacles are about to like snatch you,
Not today, Satan.
you're back at the door.
Oh,
and-
you guys don't want to talk to Nyarlathotep?
I mean, you can go back if you want.
Suck
Montana.
fatty gnarls.
And if you look back, it looks like he is literally picking up that entire mountain that you guys had the people in.
Oh, they're not gonna have a good day.
He just picks it up, and you can see like something small falling out of it every so often, and he just throws it in your general direction, and it's just flying slowly through the air.
You say they're falling out like dominoes?
A little bit.
You can eat shit. Sandwich Nyarlathotep. You fuck man. And I waddle through the door.
As a gator.
Yeah.
Okay. Everybody else going too?
Yeah, no,
Yeah.
I'm going.
Okay. Last person through the door can see the mountain is approaching and about to hit him. And the door closes, and then you're back in the fruit cellar.
Well, that was a great time. I don't think Skin Chicken made it out of that one.
Oh man,
Stupid restaurant themed fucking army.
we were supposed to get magic powers from him.
Yeah, well, that didn't happen.
No.
I wonder what the nice Dreamland looks like. I go through the happy door.
No, you should probably go through the moon door.
What is your like happy place? Like what is your swamp? So it's a swamp
Full of gators.
full of gators, but
Oh,
like
man.
sexy gators.
Oh, and I'm a gator too.
All of them are doing like the Burt Reynolds pose, like one
lipstick.
leg,
Lingerie.
yeah.
I am in heaven. I will populate the earth with my own gator babies.
And they're all really into magic tricks.
Oh my god.
So into magic.
Take a card. It's got my
Bradley
number on
Lynn
it.
is fucking in heaven. Bradley Lynn is fucking in heaven.
I just typed in sexy gators, and it's just a bunch of sexy women in
Gator.
Florida.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
Florida gators.
yeah.
Yeah, hand me that phone.
So yeah, so that's your dreamland, and all of you are now witnessing it.
Hey
since you went
guys,
first.
look at that sweet piece of tail. Oh yeah. I like the hang of her tooth.
What? Hey, for two.
Oh, it's good.
I see the picture.
All right. Well, this was nice. I'm back to reality. Oops, there goes gravity to the fruit cellar.
You're not just gonna stay here forever?
Nah, we have to help. Stop. So whatever.
I don't think you know what's going on.
I don't know. I came up here in New York City to see my brother, and I appeared out of the swamp, and then we killed a witch and a werewolf, and then I'm a gator now. I don't really know how. I'm going upstairs.
Okay. You guys, are you all going upstairs?
Yeah, I know. I will.
Okay. So y'all just wake up where you were before. You're not a gator anymore, Bradley.
Oh
sadly.
man, I ain't a gator no more.
No, you are. But
your
right
heart.
here,
All in the inside.
right here in your
In your
heart.
cold reptilian heart.
I
you
need
are
a hot
gator.
rock.
I need a hot rock.
Yeah, man.
Now, Bradley, I talked to you about using that crystal meth before, and
It's the only way I can take a nap, man.
But you all wake up and Warren is awake.
Oh, hey, look, it's Kuranes or whatever. Piranha Man.
He's like, yeah, thanks guys for helping me out of that one. I don't think I'll be going back to the Dreamlands anytime soon.
Now we will promise
Yeah, we left people in there.
friends.
I mean, what people did you leave in there?
There's a skin chicken.
A lot of people.
A
Those
dirt
are
bird.
made up people. The kids with the tentacles, those were the only real people.
That's not true. I was in that world for many years,
Yeah, you were a kid.
and I'm a real
You were
person.
not in there for years.
Years. I
No.
was raised.
Every night for years, yes, you
I
went to
was
the
raised
Dreamlands.
there.
What?
are you trying to say you were raised in the fighting pits of the dream world?
He gets it, voice in head. Why don't you?
Eating cats.
Skinning them.
He's like, well, I mean, what? How'd you guys even know to come to the Dreamlands?
Skin chicken told us
Came to us in our dreams.
Oh,
while the kid came to Montana Jackson's eyeballs.
Everybody would come in.
okay. I'm surprised you guys came.
No, it
'Cause, like,
doesn't
usually-
take me long. It's like maybe 2 minutes.
From what I've been told about you guys, you kind of usually do stuff for stuff. So
Yeah, that's...
Yeah. I think
Yeah, so where's our stuff?
Yeah, we need some stuff.
I mean, I can give you like magical abilities, but I mean,
Yeah, no, that sounds wonderful.
No, that sounds dumb.
okay.
Okay, I'll
I'm
take
good.
everyone's magical abilities.
Nah, give me some magic, man.
Swamp
For
magic.
one, I would like him.
Roll a d6. Everybody rolls a d6.
D6. I got a 6.
Okay.
I got a 6.
I got a 1.
Okay.
I got a 6.
Six,
Okay,
six,
6.
1.
So Tedward, Bradley, and Milton all get the same ability, which is the ability to
Fly.
teleport.
Shape shift. Oh.
You can teleport up to 200 feet away twice a day. You do have to concentrate for 12 seconds to do
How
it.
many
though.
feet?
200.
200
feet.
It's gonna help my magic show
Takes 2 rounds of concentration.
when they get angry because my joke, my things ain't interesting. So I'll just teleport away from them before they assault me.
Montana Jackson can turn into a blobfish.
Oh.
I always could.
Do I have a
Montana-
lucky point dungeon master voice in my head?
No. You have an unlucky
God damn
point.
it. You should make me roll that die again.
Fine. Reroll it.
6.
5.
5. So, for Montana Jackson, you get the magical ability to essentially move through the earth twice a day.
Okay.
So it could be earth, could be pavement, could be rock, whatever.
Like a gator.
You can't move through like metal. So certain buildings, like
Stone.
you could like move through the stone, like shimmy around the pipes and things like
How
that.
far?
Enough.
You can move through stone for 12 seconds 3 times a day.
What happens if we don't get through it?
Then he's stuck.
Is
I'm
part
dead.
Of the dead.
Yeah. Then he's stuck
All right.
in that rock, and I guess he suffocates and dies.
What
Good.
about any parts of my body that are still in that rock?
Yeah. And then Milton, you with 5, you gain the ability to grow wings, and you can fly for, let's go 18 seconds at a time. You can do that twice a day. All your normal carrying capacity is the same, so you still have the same strength. So you could carry somebody and fly, assuming you don't fuck up your strength check or whatever. And your wings are like white angelic wings, I'll say.
Like wavy.
Not like Derpy Bird or Parakeet.
They're white gloopy gravy wings.
Extra gloop.
So yeah, those are the abilities you now have.
Well, this was a good time, Mr. Kuranes.
He boops you all on the nose. He's just like, all right, now you got it. That's all I got for you.
That's great.
You have any snacks?
I mean, we have a pantry, so probably.
What about them kids?
They're in the Dreamlands. They're dreaming. That's just natural.
Is that what happens to all kids?
Right now, Nyarlathotep is,
Draining them of hopes and dreams. Yeah.
no, I don't
Instilling
actually,
them with mortal fear.
I don't know what he's doing.
That's how we all end up this way.
Yeah, I'm not 100% sure what he's doing to the kids.
Giving them wet dreams.
That would be disturbing.
I know.
Giving them dry dreams.
I'm just shooting sand.
Oh, it hurts. Kidney sand.
Sandblast my insides.
I mean, you can just sleep and not have to come.
But yeah, I mean,
That would be a dry dream as well.
what fun is that?
And if you slept when you weren't drunk, kind of like a dry county.
What's that? I don't know.
Something terrible in Texas.
I'm drunk most of the time, so. Anyways, so thanks all for coming by and saving my brother from Dreamlands. and whatnot.
Brother-in-law.
Brother-in-law. I round up.
What? I'm leaving.
Farm math.
And I waddle out of the
Farm
house because I'm not ready to
You
walk
think
with
you're
a
a gator,
person.
but,
I
yeah.
want to be one.
Mm-hmm.
You want us to shut that gate on our way out?
Yes, that would be nice. Keep out trespassers.
All right. Ted, you driving.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I got this.
Because I still can't see.
Oh,
Somebody came in my eyes last night.
No, you can see by now.
Nope.
You wiped it out with
I'm
a cloth,
driving.
didn't you?
Holy water.
He gave you a holy water cloth.
Yep.
So I can't see above the wheel. and reach the pedal.
Nah, it's all right. You just sit in my lap, buddy.
You just feel it.
Why is everybody always trying to make me sit in the laps?
Feel the road.
It's very disappointing.
If you ain't first, you're last.
That's what my mom Bobby always said. Okay.
Your mama Bobby?
Mama Bobby.
That's
All right.
mommy number 2.
Bobby Mama.
Bobby Mama. Everyone's got a Bobby Mama.
So are you guys heading back to the church, or are you going to go try and investigate the deers thing? Like, what is your next plan of
Yeah, I
attack?
think we probably just want to go straight to the crazy storm town because we done knocked this one out pretty good.
Yeah, let's head on over to...
I don't know.
Storm Town.
Edward, you still feeling tired? You want to take a little nappy poo?
I can sleep in the car.
Since you're exhausted,
You sleep in the car, I'll drive.
Yeah, that's probably for the best. Yeah,
you know
it's-
the 8-hour drive we have?
Yeah.
It's not.
I'm just
You
going
guys
to
are actually
drive
on
for
the
8
right
hours.
side of New York, so, I mean...
I'm just going to drive around till this little boy falls asleep. And then he looks so cute when he's sleeping.
That's the most care
He's got
anybody...
tentacles coming out.
No,
It's adorable. He's like a little vicious sea anemone.
I fall asleep in the back seat.
Okay, you fall asleep in the back seat.
Mm-hmm.
If you're just cruising around trying to find the storm houses, they are on the west side of New York City, out in the plains. So, you are definitely in the right direction. So, I mean, based on the article, you would guess it's probably an hour south-ish. So you can drive around. Would be enough time for him to...
Real slow.
I mean, if you just want to camp out and let him get 8 hours of sleepy time and then come back the next day, that's fine,
Hey,
too.
Tedward, you take a little nappy. Anyone else need to take sleep?
Well, if we're doing a long rest, might as well go back to church.
All right. Let's have some
Then-
crazy dreams.
Okay.
Start
I
up
thought you was
fresh.
going to say crepes, brother.
We could do some creepies.
Let's have some grapes.
So you're heading back to church then?
Yep.
Okay.
Gonna get some crepes.
Okay. So if you go back to church and go to sleep, I need everyone to roll me a sanity check again.
Got a 15. Sure did.
Okay.
22.
What'd you get, buddy?
Well, I rolled a crit
20.
20,
Okay.
but I also have disadvantage, so... Got a 14.
Well, is a sanity check an ability check?
Yes.
Okay.
It's made up of abilities, so...
14.
Okay. Montana.
I got a 20.
Okay. And,
I said I got a 23 earlier.
23.
Okay. All right, so all of you have relatively normal dreams. Those of you that got in the teens, your dreams are a little darker than normal. What? You want to do it again? I mean, you can if
You want to get into teens, Phil?
Sleight of hand, Tedward? And perception check, Montana.
21.
He knows.
You could sense him tiptoeing his way over to your bed. No clothes on. Hand on his dick. Just jacking.
Jesus, it's like a veiny piece of bread.
Is he even old enough to have one that big?
I think that's illegal.
That's
Well-
dragging behind him.
I pull up my gun.
Where'd you pull it out of?
Don't worry, Tedsworth. I can sew
Don't worry
back
about
on.
All
I
right.
can sew it back on.
When
Go to
it's
bed,
that
Ted.
big, it counts as a limb.
Go to bed, Ted.
Go to bed, Ted.
I'm sleep jacking. I can't help it.
Your eyes are open.
I know. I sleep with my eyes open.
He's actually saying this.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm sleep
Gripping
jacking.
his pillow tight.
I go to bed. I go back to
I'm
bed.
gonna pistol whip him in the head if he doesn't go away.
That's just how I like to finish.
Go back to bed. Montana installs like strings with bells on them all
Cans
around
and
his
beer
bed.
cans.
Yeah, so he knows when you're coming.
Oh, he'll know.
Yeah,
He'll know.
he knows.
Either now or later.
Honk! That's my new jerk off. That's my cum
That's
noise.
your new cum noise?
Yeah.
Your O face?
Since that,
Honk! Honk!
ever since that Goose Game came out, that's all he ever does.
So you and the teens had dreams about...
Who was in the teens?
Wasn't it Tedward?
14.
and
I got
Somebody else had a...
Yeah, I did too.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Bradley and Tedward, you have dreams of a shadowy figure just leering over you in bed. Doesn't scare you. You just
wait, Tedward.
feel.
You leave me alone, sir.
It feels like it's constantly shifting and moving around, and it has like these.
Stop touching yourself.
It doesn't seem like it has eyes, but you feel like you're being watched.
It's got one eye.
But you're not like scared.
Staring right at you.
And it's resting on your eyelid.
I don't like it. You go away, Tedward.
Go back to sleep,
You go back.
Tedward.
You go back to your own bed, and you come all in your blankies.
And it just dissipates when you yell at it.
All right, go. I'll go back to dreaming about gators.
And you just wake back up.
Oh, I never got to the gator part.
Nope, you didn't get to the gator part. But you did get to the gator park. So,
Boy, howdy.
yeah, next day, priest makes you breakfast again. So, do you have any luck in the Dreamlands? Did you find that chicken you were looking
No.
for? No, didn't find it. Well,
Nope.
We
We couldn't
did.
find
I
the
was-
recipe, Father.
I was a gator.
that's nice.
We saved a man. He gave me magic powers.
Oh,
Yeah.
I thought you already had magic.
No, that's that.
Swamp
That's
magic.
more, yeah, it's swamp magic.
Oh, okay. Well, that's cool. What can you do?
I can. You want to see a trick?
Sure.
Take a card.
He takes a card.
No, not that one.
Takes another card.
No, not that one.
He takes all the cards.
Oh, hey now.
You just take them all.
I teleport behind him. Give me my fucking cards back, you son of a bitch.
Well, that's a good trick.
He's an old man. You could have scared him to death.
Not good.
That'd
The
be-
more I'm around you people, the
I mean-
less I value human life.
I mean, I've been seeing some weird shit, so it's gonna take more than him just popping up behind me to scare me. Now, if it was like you, Tedward, popping up behind me,
No,
then yes,
I'm
I'd
not
be
doing
terrified.
doing mouth of madness on you. I've done that enough to you.
So yeah,
Yeah, I give you a mouthful of madness.
eyeful.
Friendship. An eye full of friendship.
Full of friendship.
So you guys going to investigate those weird storms today?
Yeah, we're gonna go kill Storm.
All right. How do you kill a storm?
Yeah, I'll
Carefully.
nukes with a gun. Probably
With a nuke. A gun? You're just gonna shoot a? You're just gonna shoot a storm cloud?
Magic.
Magic.
Get in the car. Let's go hunt down Storm
Magic hands.
from X3.
Okay. So you don't know.
Halle Berry.
I don't think it says exactly which house was affected. So I mean, you don't know the exact location of any of these houses. I don't think.
It's 555 Storm
Lane.
Street.
Storm Street. So I mean, you could just drive around west of New York and see if you just notice a dilapidated house. I suppose.
Catch a ride.
I think they're all dilapidated out here, though. Oh, sorry.
I mean, there's
breakfast gave me some
various levels of dilapidation.
heartburn.
But I'll say you guys drive around for about 2 hours before you finally find one of the houses that looks like the one that's in the picture where
Mama.
it's completely smashed in. There's
Yeah, no, that's what I'm doing. I got the paper because I can tell pictures.
Uh-huh.
And I'm just holding it up in front of
houses.
in front of
Yeah.
Montana as he drives.
Yeah.
See, this is what we want, Montana.
So it's a long dirt lane to a house that looks like it's completely collapsed.
It
and
looks nice.
There's no grass around the house,
Well, that's good. You don't have to mow.
like within at least 20 feet.
This is
It's
a good
just
starter
dirt.
house.
Not a perfect circle or anything like that.
No, but we could use a tool.
I
fix
don't know,
these
man. I'm
houses up.
thinking more of a Pussifer.
I don't know what that is. But
That's another
fine.
band that Maynard James Keenan.
No, I know that.
Yeah, that's
but
So yeah. So you find one of these houses. What are you doing?
I'm gonna lay on the horn. Awooga!
Nothing happens? There's a tape across the driveway. It says like
Like-
police
like
cassette.
I was going to
tape,
say like
a
a
police tape.
mixtape, a demo tape.
Betamax.
Police tape?
Something about synchronicity. I don't know.
I'm gonna cut that tape.
Okay. The dirt lane goes for about 500 feet.
We could
It's literally the house is all by itself. It's just in a field, so there's nothing else like right next to it. There's some woods on the far side of the house, about another 150 feet or so.
Well, we could have just drove through that tape.
I don't know, man.
Now you got to
Pretty
cut it.
strong.
You don't know what it's going to do to that car.
It could have been wired with a bomb.
Good.
Let it end.
I'm walking up to the house.
Okay. The house is completely smashed.
Well,
Go home, house. You're drunk.
Yeah, fuck you, buddy.
this is prohibition. They shouldn't be drinking
So
anyway.
tell me how the house.
Don't tell me you got a nice roof.
So it looks like
I like you shellacking.
looks like this house was probably about 2 stories tall, but currently it is
0.
yeah, it's 0.
Oh, it's drunk.
Yeah, well, it's smashed into the ground.
Threw over my hat.
Yeah. The only thing still standing is the doorway.
I knock on it.
There's no door.
I knock on the doorway.
Okay.
The door frame.
It falls down.
Oh, shit. That was like that when I got here.
What else is in the rubble?
Are you doing an investigation?
Yes,
check?
I'll investigate.
Let's look through all the rubble. I got a crit 20. Mark it down.
I'm going.
Don't you burgle friggle.
Oh, hey there.
With a crit 20, you find looks to be a limb, a rotted limb of somebody. So it looks like
Leg, arm, penis,
looks like a
extended
arm.
nipple.
Female arm's got a ring on the finger. Looks like it's been here for a while though, because it's pretty rotted. But you also notice these deep indentations in and around the property. They look to be about 2 feet deep, about a foot wide, and seem to be pretty long. Probably about 15, 20 feet long. Seem kind of strange.
Found some holes, and I got a lady's arm. I'm gonna take that ring.
Okay. It's a gold ring with a diamond in it.
I'll put it on.
You look fancy.
Look at my new ring, y'all.
Are there any
I done found it.
It's
probably too small
these
for me.
furrows?
I didn't say where I put it.
So these look like indentations, like something was smashed into the ground, more so
Okay,
than
they're
something
not,
was
like,
dug up.
Coming up. All right.
Yeah, that's what it looks like.
Is there anything at the bottom of those holes?
No,
Dirt.
yeah, dirt. It's smashed.
How are the patterns of the dirt?
You can't
holes?
really tell from where you're standing.
I climb a tree.
Okay, roll for it, Mr. Disadvantage.
What tree?
There's one really far away.
What do you want from me?
Oh, hey, no, don't worry about it. I levitate you.
That's true. He could levitate you. And all of a sudden, you just start floating up in the air. You go with
We all float down here.
floating up.
Yeah, no, I'm fine.
Okay.
You think it's the first time I floated?
Sure.
I mean,
Looks
you'll float too.
looks kind of like a giant footprint, but not even like a foot would be, because it's just lines. There's a curve on the back part of it, but almost like maybe like a bony foot or something.
What do you see up there, Teddy boy?
Skelly prints. I think these are skelly prints. Are they skelly prints?
Skellies. Scaly?
Sketty
Bone
Brits.
looters.
Skelly prints.
Milton, I will let you do a medicine check.
As if, a giant skeleton was walking the world taking care
I
of
got
engaged women.
Got me an 11.
It checks out. They could be skeleton prints, just really big ones.
Do you know anything of giant skellies?
I heard of a Frenchman who was real big once.
He doesn't. Maybe Montana does.
Hey, Montana, you know thing about these bones?
Let me look at my book.
The bone zone?
Dem bones.
I don't know shit about skeletons.
not in that issue of his book.
Archaeologist doesn't know bones.
No bones
No
about
bones
it.
about it.
Ah, gotcha.
I got a 9. I don't know shit about bones.
You see in your book, there's a, in the index portion, because you're looking up skeletons, there's a little asterisk that says, Giant Skeleton, see Book 3. You have Book 1, so you just don't have it.
We gotta go to the library?
Yep. That's where we gotta go.
I'm gonna perceive to see if there's multiple prints.
Okay.
I do. Not. 18 and a 7.
No,
you don't see anything.
you don't see anything other
So
than
a
this
10?
one. Yeah, I mean, there's lots of holes everywhere, so I mean, you kind of see, like, there could be other holes in this area, but it looks like whatever it was located just right here. You don't see any prints, like, walking away or walking up to it. It's kind of weird.
Do I see any other houses that are smashed like this?
In the general vicinity? Roll perception.
Do we see a red Corvette?
No?
Is there a cherry moon?
No?
Because we're seeing prints.
I don't like Prince enough to know his songs, so
Purple
In a red
Rain.
Corvette.
it's a beret or something.
The little red Corvette.
Purple Rain.
Not Purple Rain.
Or When Doves Cry.
Kiss.
No,
Party
that's a
like it's
different band.
1999.
Do the Batman song.
Raspberry Beret?
To the Batman song.
From Batman. All those songs are Prince. So good.
Okay. Would you roll?
I forget. I picked them up.
You just went into a Prince rant.
Let's say it's a 12.
You see a house way in the distance, but you can't tell if it's dilapidated or not.
How far away in the distance?
At least a mile.
Let's go there.
Okay.
I'm going to shout down to him. There's another house that's demolished like this one.
All right, come on down now.
We'll bring it down slowly.
Come on down now.
Okay. If you drive over to that house, it's also crushed into the ground. But
Right.
there's nothing connecting the two houses together.
Well, the sight line.
Is there a
Sight line, but not like indents or prints or anything like that.
Is there a giant footprint here too?
It looks like the foundation does have big giant footprints in it too.
This is not where he's been mushroom stamping the whole time.
So yeah, you do notice that. You don't see any body parts in this wreckage debris. But
Raise
it
me
also
up.
looks like it's an older
How many times can you levitate?
smash.
Enough.
It's once per encounter, so I think we're encountering a new home. So I'll levitate you again.
Levitate me up.
Okay. How high?
High enough to party.
Okay. What are you doing up there?
I'm going to see if there's another demolished house.
Okay. Roll me a perception check.
7.
You don't see shit up there.
So cloudy.
While he's doing that, Milton's going to see if he can put 2 and 2 together. Maybe there's something in common with these houses
Okay.
to perceive with a 14.
With a 14, you look past the house you just came from. You see another house, sort of in like a straightish line, could be smashed. Then you look backwards, like you try and line it up. It seems like there's another house, and that one seems like it might be smashed. So it looks like this thing has some sort of pattern that it's going.
How high can you get me?
So high.
How high you want to
All
get?
the way up.
Get me all the way up.
I levitate him as far as I can.
About 100 feet in the air.
Is that enough height to see if it's a symbol that has been smashed?
If you can perception check and not fuck it up.
Come on, baby. How is a 14?
So it doesn't necessarily seem like it's a symbol, but you can definitely see like a pattern of smashed houses. So it looks like this thing is moving in a route of sort. And you can see in the way, way distance that it looks like there's a house that isn't smashed that should be in that pattern.
Okay,
Or in line with the other houses.
sure.
So, just saying.
Let's go to there.
Bring me down because I'm very cold because I don't have a sweater and it's very cold up here.
Come on down now.
As the air's getting a little thin
Okay.
because there's smoke. And I'm not good up here. Okay. I puke.
Since it's a different house, I will let you, Milton, roll another medicine check.
How's a 5?
Bones. So yeah, so as you levitate down, you're just going to drive towards that other house
Yep.
that's not smashed up.
Yep.
And as you drive towards that other house, that's what we're going to call it. So
You can
thanks so much for
follow
tuning
us-
in. Jesus fucking Christ.
Yeah.
We've only
Thank
done
God
this a
I've had to
million
pee for a
times.
half an hour.
You can follow us on Facebook.
I didn't even say it yet.
Fucking who cares?
And at that point, we're going to call it. So
Follow us on
thanks so much for
I love this. Child
And as
C.
always-
Martin.
See you next week, nerd.
Skeletons.
Skill.
EP.
Done.
Closer.
But something about fucking Gator Botched. All right.
Something about getting high. I don't
See ya.
know.
All right, we're done.
Botched Podcast is proudly part of the Giant Size Team Up Network. For more shows like ours, head on over to www.giantsizeteamup.com. All right, welcome back, listeners, to the... It doesn't matter how far away you get. You can still hear the crunch. There is no distance. The second floor. The second floor you might not hear.
The crunches among us.